Be sure to check out some of my latest videos. One of my latest videos is a DVD haul. You also have the King of Horror. And also check out one of my favorite videos, which is Diamond Select Supergirl Statue. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. At Stop Refuel, got a Philly cheese. Got some comics right next to it. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? It's about that time that we do another movie haul, and I have a major movie haul. I'm talking about at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got over 10 movies I want to show you, so we're going to have to do this very quickly. But here's your backdrop. You know, some classic movies that we have in the collection that I just showed you and some of my other movie reviews. I'm not sure if I showed you the Pet Sematary. That actually was a good adaptation. I didn't, it wasn't like Child's Play. It wasn't like any other movie. It stuck out alone as this. They kind of followed the blueprint, and they did a good job. Now, it's not, of course, it's not going to beat the original, but it was still good. And I definitely recommend Pet Sematary if you want to pick it up for your collection. But this is just the backdrop. Let's get into the video. You guys ready? All right, let's do this. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by Let's by Kimmy, a YouTube channel called Cooking with KD, and my fake dark malt from China. Alright, so you know how we do on these movie reviews. Let's get into some movies. And they're in no particular order, but this is a classic that you have to have in your collection. All of the Harry Potters. Matter of fact, I'm just now collecting all of them. But I will get all of them. It was very good. It made my Saturday when I actually watched Harry Potter. I forgot how good it was and just how magical it was. I have to put it next to Narnia because it reminds me a lot of Narnia. It's just one of those good, feel-good childhood movies that's just awesome. Because you know, this movie is probably like 10 years old by now. Probably even older. But very cool. I definitely enjoyed the Harry Potter. Alright, so that's your first one. Alright, so let's keep going. So while we're on that kind of kick, I'm going to just go ahead and do 2 horrors and get them out the way. This is Stephen King's The Stand. I started watching it. I really wasn't a big fan of it. It was kind of like a made-for-TV movie, so it kind of threw me off because usually anything with Stephen King's name on it is automatic gold. So I probably have to give it a rewatch, but for right now, I kind of didn't like it. If I was prepared for like a cheesy B or C movie, I would have been more prepared for it, but I thought it was going to actually be, you know, like a real good Stephen King adaptation. But anyway, it was okay. I just have to give it another shot. All right, let's get into another horror movie. Okay, so I already had Leprechauns, so I figured I'll just knock out all the Leprechauns. I really only wanted 1, 2, and 3, but I ended up coming with Leprechaun 4 in space. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got a phone call right in the middle of the video, but yeah, I got Leprechaun 1, 2, 3, and 4. Definitely looking forward to seeing part 3 and part 4. Part 4, I'm just going to put it on when I really have nothing to do and see how that goes, because Leprechaun in space sounds kind of wacky. But all right, let's keep going. So like I said, the movies are in no particular order, but definitely had to get this Madea to kind of get my Madea collection back up to date. I'm missing one more, and that's like The Witness Protection, which I think is one of the weaker movies. This Tyler Perry's Madea Family Funeral was really, really funny. I really enjoyed it, but it also comes with all of the drama. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not a big drama person, I wouldn't suggest this for you, but it's still a good one to have in your collection. Just a different type of movie, feel-good movie. So all right, let's keep going. So I picked up Superfly, and it's a really gangster movie. I really, really enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of like Belly and New Jack City and stuff like that, and it was actually filmed here in Atlanta. So it had a cast of unknown younger guys, and it was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed the movie. It blew my mind as far as expectations. I was expecting one thing, and they gave me another. So I didn't expect Superfly to be that good, but it was actually good to me. I actually liked it. It reminded me a lot of gangster movies like Shottas, Belly, New Jack City, you know what I'm saying, even Carlito's Way. So very good, yeah. I would suggest this for your collection. So while we're kind of on Medea and Superfly, this Girls Trip, it was actually a very, very good movie. Very, very funny. It reminded me of a version of The Hangover with girls in it. It was so good, but it was like a lot of adult humor in it, which I wasn't expecting coming from this cast. But hey, man, it was like I said, man, it was everything to me. I actually just watched it this morning, and it made my morning. It pretty much put me in a good mood. So if you like movies that kind of like are like The Hangover, you'll definitely like this Girls Trip. Very nice comedy. I really did have a good time watching this movie. It was a pretty good, feel good movie. All right, let's keep going. All right, so this goes out to my wrestling heads. You know, D from Incredible Podcast, Blucker's videos. I know that we all are huge wrestling fans. And this is Super Showdown. I'm buying these wrestling DVDs. I usually don't like the pay-per-views, but I fell so far off as far as new wrestlers and watching the new product that I buy the pay-per-views just to kind of keep up with what's going on. Pretty good pay-per-view. It was in Saudi Arabia. And yeah, I can't say anything bad about it. I really did enjoy this pay per view. Caught me back up to what's going on in wrestling, and yeah, very nice one to have. All right, let's do something else. Oh, now we're going into your main events. You guys ready for your main events? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 main events. No, actually, 6 main events. So before I was rudely interrupted by the boys, we got 6 main events. And oh my, and let me stop singing, but that's the song. Oh My Love is the theme of this movie. This is part of my childhood. Definitely had to get Ghost, even though it's considered a girly movie. I still like the movie. It's pretty good, man. Just how much can you say about Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore? You know what I'm saying? Those are 2 of the top actors of that era. Really of all time, really, to tell you the truth. Demi Moore and definitely Patrick Swayze, you know, God bless the dead. He went on to pass away, I think, from leukemia. But anyway, good movie. Definitely glad to have it. And yeah, it's a staple of my childhood. All right, let's keep rolling. That's your first main event. Come on now, no matter where you're from in America, this is American classic. Color Purple. Such a good movie, man. I haven't seen this movie in so long. So when I actually sat and watched it, I actually called out from work, and that's just one of the movies I put on when I called out from work. And man, this movie was magnificent. It just took me back to my childhood because we used to watch this movie all the time when I was growing up. And definitely like a Academy Award winning performance by Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know why I never had this in my collection. Probably because I remembered the movie from front to back. But now some time has passed, and watching it is almost like watching it again for, 5 years prior. So I lost a lot of stuff in the movie that was magical, but I caught it again watching it. I love The Color Purple. Very good movie. And yeah, that's your second main event. We got 3 more to go. All right, so this is a comic book channel, so definitely got to put some comic book movies in it. Always got to have something that keeps us grounded. And this is Hellboy. A lot of people shitted all over this movie, excuse my expression. But when I seen it for like $12.99, you ready, Big Brother Rig and Leonard 17K Hudson? I went ape nuts and giggled like a dolphin because I just like Hellboy, and I know anything that he does anything that they do with Hellboy can't be bad. It had the same magical stuff that Ron Perlman and Guillermo del Toro Hellboy had in it. It had all your magical stuff. I don't see why people gave this movie crapped all over this movie. It's actually very, very good. I like this movie. I really did like it. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's get into some more stuff. Okay, since we're on the comic book kick, I picked this Spider-Man Homecoming up. Far From Home, I'm sorry. I picked it up for like 12. And man, when I tell you, this movie is one of the better Spider-Man movies of all of them. Freaking Mysterio, like a B Spider-Man villain, was so good in this movie. Jake Gyllenhaal did his thing. I really, really enjoyed this movie. Like, I'm serious. I'm probably going to watch it again back to back because it was that good. As a matter of fact, I just got off of watching it this morning. Very, very good movie. Just wow, man. It blew my mind. It's almost like an MCU movie, one of the better MCU movies. It's a real good movie, man. You definitely gotta see it. Probably late on seeing it, but yeah, better late than never. All right, let's keep going. So that was your third main event. This is your fourth one. Live My Six Fingers to Interrupt the Video. This is a Fresh Prince collection, season 3. Definitely had to get them. Still haven't ran across my Halloween episode where Carlton dressed up as Macaulay Culkin. I'm gonna find this probably this season 3. This is probably season 4, but definitely collecting all the seasons of Fresh Prince. Love them. I have the first 2 seasons. I've had them for years. Finally got around to getting season 3. Definitely gonna get season 4, and yeah, you can't go wrong with Fresh Prince. All right, so let's get into your last main event. Okay, here you go. I walked in Walmart. My daughter said, "Hey, Dad, I know you like this. It's $5." I said, "Get the hell out of here. There's no way they got Dave Chappelle season 1 for $5." Because I've been looking for it everywhere, trying to find it at a cheaper price, and it's been like $20, $15 at the least. I finally got a season 1 uncensored for $5, and I've been watching this all weekend, enjoying it. Matter of fact, I got to watch the second half tonight to finish off, And yeah, it's just such a man. Come on, man, Dave Chappelle show. Come on now. That's a cult classic. So there you have it. We're at 15 minutes, so let's go ahead and close the video out. And that's your last main event. You guys ready? All right, let's do this. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you guys and girls for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fair Hall Direct Edition. Remember, I focus on the ones that show you love and on the ones that don't show you love. Hey, we're just going to keep rolling without them. The name of the channel is Fair Hall Direct Edition, and I will catch you guys later. Be safe out there, and always remember you're important to somebody.
Daddy, pizza here.
The pizza's here. Be safe out there. Peace.